Hi, welcome or welcome back if you're new to the chat. No, that's not. Hi, welcome back or welcome. Hi, welcome back or welcome if you're new to the channel. I'm Nick. I'm a graphic designer, student, and I like to do pop culture with design. So for today's video, I wanted to do a shoe brand, a sports kind of shoe brand, you know. I was talking to my friend and I was discussing new ideas for a new video this week. And I asked this friend if he had like a brand dream, because I always do the same brands in my head. I always choose the same thing. So I thought it would be interesting to do someone else's idea. And this friend told me that it would be nice for me to do a shoe brand. And of course I have to tie it to some pop culture thing. So I was thinking, who would be a good singer to have their own shoe brand or a collaboration with a shoe brand? And I thought, well, obviously Billie Eilish. So in today's video, we're going to design a collaboration between a normal shoe brand and Billie Eilish. Billie already has a collaboration with Nike, I think, and the only thing that I saw from that collaboration, it's a green shoe with the color that it was called Ghost Green, which love the color description. But since I don't want to have any copyright issues or anything, because I'm going to probably put this on Instagram or whatever, I'm going to create my own shoe brand. You know, I have some designs here. I was thinking of the name either Nova or Vortex. I wanted to do some futuristic kind of shit, but I realized that Nova was too used. Everyone uses Nova. There's like a computer brand, I think. I don't like, it's enough. So I did some sketches that you could see probably. Can you see it? Yeah, I was planning the name and I was designing I was doing a couple sketches of how the logo would look like. But then I realized that I didn't want to use Nova, the name Nova. So I'm going to use the name Vortex, which, you know, futuristic. And I'm probably going to use one of these designs. I'm going to think about it a little bit so I know which design to do. When I do that, I'm going to use that brand and I'm going to make, of course, posters. Because why not, you know? Can you see the light behind me? So design some posters, of course, and show the shoes from Billie's line, you know. I just dyed my hair blue, but I didn't do the roots right check. And also for the shoe brand, I wanted to use like a little sentence or word to explain what the brand is about. I don't know yet. I was thinking about see the future, go to the future, beyond future, or something like it. I'm going to use the word future probably, but I don't know yet about everything else. So let's start with the brand shoe. Now, I was thinking about doing a logo like this, something kind of futuristic, and then for the posters, I was thinking doing something like this, like the shoe like floating with a lot of colors, or a color that represents each album from Billie, and I wanted to separate the model of the shoe by color. So with that in mind, I'm going to start making the logo. The spacing between your fonts are like can make or break a good logo, so always have in mind that. So this is what I have now. I have the logo that it's pretty basic. I'm going to round the corners a little bit, and so I also did a symbol that it's smaller to put in the shoe design. this is the logo, the variations, the treatment for black and white. I think that's enough. I don't want to complicate it too much because we still have 3 posters to do, and I also want to design each shoe. So yeah, now that the brand is done, we're going to go for each Billie Eilish album. I asked the AI image creator from Bing to do futuristic kind of shoes, and the AI did some good work, like you can see here, and also this which I don't know what it was trying to do. And I wasn't going to use this because I already had some other options that the AI did that didn't have a fucking head coming out of it. But I thought that the design of this shoe was actually pretty interesting, so I'm just going to cut this guy out and use it. Futuristic for the AI, it's having lights where it wouldn't have lights at all, you know, but it's fine. This shoe that has more of a simple kind of design, you know, it will be actually pretty nice for Happier Than Ever. Neon green on this shoe will look really nice. I chose this shoe because for me it looks kind of you know, 90s early 2000s kind of shoe inspired, and since I love the aesthetics that Billie goes for in the music video for Lunch, I was like, this actually could go pretty good. And not only use blue for this shoe, actually adding red somewhere else. I wanted to add some colors aside from blue, but because of in the music video she uses a lot of colors, not only blue. But I think if I add more than 2, it's going to be way too busy, so I'm probably going to add red. So for this poster, I chose this shoe that for me it's really interesting, and I think it would be totally cool with the neon green kind of color. And also I'm going to add Vortex X Billie Eilish. I'm going to do a little quick logo for Billie Eilish. I think she already has one that it's her name stuck, it's just Billie Eilish and that's it. I'm going to do that logo for her and we're going to go from there. Love that. I love how this green is looking. I'm still undecisive about some parts because I don't want to make it look like it's just a gradient map. So now I'm going to add the small variation of the logo that we did before for Vortex, and I'm going to make it kind of 3D, and I'm going to show you right now. Love that. I love how that looks. And I also added a little bit of shine, a little bit of I took the original shoe image, I copied it and I distorted. I use Gaussian blur. I don't know how to say it. And what I did was set it to screen. You can play with the settings a little bit. So now I'm going to do the Billie logo and I'm going to add some text around it. Love that. I added a little bit of a reflection. I put nightmare green because, you know, like when we all fall asleep, where do we go? I have nightmares, whatever. I added some lorem ipsum, and I'm probably going to add some text around it to make it a little bit busy. So yeah. I'm pretty happy with this, with how this is looking. I don't know if I'm going to change the text in the bottom of the poster. I don't really care about it. And I put Until the World Is Yours because in the one of the songs from the album that it's You Should See Me in a Crown, it's Way to the World Is Mine. So I thought it would be something kind of funny. So I'm going to, again, drink every time I say this, play with it a little bit more, and I'm going to show you the final results right here. Love. I edited a little bit more of the shoe, so it's, like I said before, it doesn't look like just a gradient map. I used the white on the bottom of the shoe, and I changed the text around to be white so it would fit more with the colors of the shoe. I love how this looks. I would buy this shoe. That was a lie. So now that we finished When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go, let's go to Happier Than Ever. Quick, I would love for you to visit my YouTube music channel, I have my last album that I released last year there completely on YouTube. I have the full album and one video, and then you have a visual for every song. So I would love for you to support me on my other channel that you're probably going to see right now around here. And yeah, let's go back to the video. Focus. I think, can you see the yellow in the back? Are you not working anymore? Hello? I don't know if you can see at all that yellow, but whatever. So now for Happier Than Ever, I'm going to use this shoe. I'm going to cut this guy out photo because what the fuck. And then what I'm going to do is trying to give it some color because I don't want it to be all white, and I'm going to do that right now. Love how this looks. I never edited anything about shoes before, so this is really interesting. I added a little bit of a shadow on the bottom, like the shoe, it's still there but it's floating, and I also added a little bit of shine behind the shoe so it doesn't blend too much with the background. So now I'm going to add the same text that I used for the other poster, and I'm going to add the small logo on this shoe. Love that. Now that we have the small logo on the shoe, I'm going to add some text around, and I wanted to use a serif font for this poster. I feel like that would go better with the whole Happier Than Ever vibe of the album. So I'm going to add some text, and I still don't know. I was looking for, at my notebook here, I was looking for writing some names. Antique White, what's one of the examples that I saw on Google. Antique White sounds pretty interesting, so I'm probably going to add that too. I finished doing that, and I don't like how it's looking. I feel like something is missing, you know? I want this to be as minimalistic as possible. I feel like this poster is missing something, but I don't know actually what. So I have this now. I really wanted to have another shoe so it didn't look as the same as the last one, and I used Beyond Future that you probably already saw, and I added this white box outside so it wasn't so boring, but I still don't like it. I love how antique white looks. Everything else though, I don't know. I'm going to take a break and I'm going to come back with it, and since that it's going to be too much to show you, and it's going to be too much for my camera, here are the final results. I actually like that. I wasn't sure about it when I was exporting it, and you know, I wasn't sure about the whole white thing, you know, but I took almost everything, the other text out. I like it better than the version that I had before, that I showed you, but I really liked it. I needed a break to understand what was doing because I was getting lost with the design, but now that it's finished, I actually like it. So now let's go for Hit Me Hard and Soft. All right, so for the last posture that we're going to do, I'm going to use this shoe that I actually really like the design, and I like the vibe that it has. It has a really early 2000 kind of vibe to it. I'm gonna cut the white background out so I can use it, and I'm going to change the colors a little bit. I'm going to try to add the blue and the red that I said before, and I'm going to show you how it looks. Love that a lot. I really like that it's not so monochromatic like the last two, so I'm really liking that it's blue and red. Now I'm going to probably I'm probably going to erase the little dots that this shoe has and put the small version of our logo there, but I don't know exactly where. Well, I'm going to try to do that. Love that. I changed the color of the background so it would feel like it's, you know, floating in the water. Floating is a real word. It's like it will be sinking in water, whatever. I did this like really easy fast background for the shoe, and I really like how it's looking. I'm going to add the text that I used for the last poster, and I'm going to look for a name that would be good for the shoe. Work. I used ocean blue as the name of the shoe, since, you know, ocean eyes and blue and true blue and all of those things. I think ocean blue would be a really good name for the shoe. Even though it doesn't have anything ocean inspired, the color would be nice. And also I added Beyond Future with a little line to I don't know, make it a little bit more futuristic. Added the same text from the last poster, and I added Vortex X Billie Eilish. So now what I'm going to do, I don't know, it's looking way too simple. I don't think it's wrong for it to look simple, but you know. I used a texture that I have saved, and I used Gaussian blur to make it seem like bubbles or something, and to make the background not so plain, you know. And I played with the lighting of the shoe, so it would look like there was more light coming through the water and touching the shoe on the top part, you know. So that's why the bottom part of the shoe, it's more darker than the top part. And I think that's it. I don't know if I should add something else. I actually really like how this is looking. I'm not gonna change the Lauren and some art on any of the posters. I don't really give a fuck about that. So I think this is done. Fucking A. I'm gonna hold the microphone because it keeps falling. So I hope you liked this video. I love the designs that we did today. I love putting them all side by side, and every poster has a different vibe, a different color, a different design, and I love how they look. I also love the logo that we did today, and I think we could probably do something else with that logo later. We could do a lot of things. So we could think like a whole enterprise or whole company based on that logo name. So I really love everything that we did today. So if you like to see more any type of design related kind of video, or if you want to see something about your favorite artist or something like it, leave it in the comments. So yeah, that's it. Subscribe, like, comment, whatever you want. I hate your designs, I love this version, I love whatever, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.